Ever wondered why students are given projects to handle, but they lack the confidence to defend it? Hi, my name is Mrs. 𝗟𝗲𝗦𝗃𝗧𝗃, and I welcome you into another episode of Life Unscripted. In Life Unscripted, I share with you how you can become a student for life beyond academic sessions, so you could be able to achieve optimum and sustainable success. In that light, we are building confident global champions that engage education for what it is in order that they are going to become the person that they are called to be to live their dreams. And I hope today is going to make a lot of sense to you. If it is your first time on my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell to get a notification when the next content drops. If it is your first time on Facebook, hit that follow button. And of course, if it is your first time on Instagram, you know what to do because it's one of the best decisions you're going to make in your life this year and beyond. And of course, I'm going to share with you why in this series. Now, a lot of people, we are in the technology and information age, but I'm asking the question, why do we, especially the young people that are meant to harness this, experience lack in the midst of abundance? And so that is the inspiration behind this particular series, and we are going to address it in a moment. Now, one of the things that the purpose why technology is not going to help you as a student is because you have the wrong concept of things. Most of the times, we don't really know things for what it is. Now, we even think that technology is all about gadgets, smartphone, what is this thing called? Um, iPads, just call it machines. We think that technology is a machine. But have you ever taken out your time to check truly the etymology and morphology of the word technology? Exactly. And that's why the moment you hear technology, I know that's why you are in this series because you're wondering, how can you say such a thing? Because you don't really know what technology is. And technology cannot work without education. And education cannot work without identifying purpose. So you need to be able to understand that why technology will not help you is because you have the wrong concept of things. For instance, it's for the first time that you saw a smartphone, right? That you saw it being used to hit someone all the time, all the time. What are you going to call that smartphone? It's going to be called weapon. So this particular concept that is meant for receiving calls, communication, you now saw it as a weapon used to hit people. How about all the while you've been able to see that this particular thing you call weapon is actually what you know a lot of things today for? Have you been able to take the audacity to question things? So it is now time for you to engage. Being a student is not the one in a school structure or in an academic session. Being a student totally means the eagerness and the dedication to learn. My question is, if you are truly a student, technology will only help you when you engage education. And why it is not helping you when you are eager to learn is because you don't know the things for what it is. So it is time for you to engage study to actually know things for what it is, not because of how you saw it being used, because you can actually see the right things in the wrong context, and then you call it the right thing because you are used to the wrong context of that thing. So this is the time for you to understand. Now, what is truly technology? Technology is the skill and the technique at which you carry out things. It is the application of scientific knowledge. I'm telling you what technology is. It is the application of scientific knowledge for practical purposes. All right. So when you understand that, you see that technique is technology, skill is technology. It is when you now take your talent through education that converts that talent into skill. And then you can now use that skill to be able to solve problems, is when technology happens. But because you have called it tools, gadget, that's why you have lost your creativity. You have totally lost your creativity because you have given your power to gadgets in the name of technology. So why technology doesn't help you is because you don't have the techniques that it takes to actually get things done. And that's why when they give you project, you subdue yourself of the power of creativity that you have to explore it in the realm of education and go to AI, go to Google, copy and paste. And then when it is now time for you to defend that project, you don't have that confidence to do so because you are not totally involved. Your skill did not go through, your talent did not go of finding expressions applying these laws. So I don't want it to look like I'm just speaking grammar here and there. I'm only trying to let you know that why technology won't help you is because you are not engaging education for what it is. And number two, you have the wrong concept of things, that you hate to question things. And that is why you give your creative power to tools and gadgets in the name of technology. So that's why many people experience lack in the midst of abundance, because they don't know the place of things in their lives. They are not able to define things for what it is in their lives. And that's why you become an OES member. Anything they ask you to, can you do this? Yes, you can. But what are the skills? What are the technique behind you? Because in your practical, your definition is definitely going to affect your application. So how do you apply that which you know is where technology comes in. So there are techniques, there are skills, so that you can be able to apply those particular things that you have learned. That's where technology is. So I'm trying to let you know that that thing you know as technology is what you call tools and gadgets. That the true meaning of technology is an application. It is in the applying process, is in the application activity. What happens if you don't know the meaning of all of these things? What happens? It means that you become a dumb when you should be a star. And you don't need those things to actually happen to you. That is why tonight I'll be engaging with TLC Purpose Academy, and I will be teaching them in celebration of Creativity and Innovation Day. I am going to be in their platform tonight to actually share with them how to connect and create, and how to take pieces to be able to match pieces for creative connection. We have seen that people are out there looking for people and all of that, but they lack their ability. They don't engage their true ability to actually create. And that's why even when they have smartphone, they are not making the most out of it. Even when they have those tools and gadgets, they don't know how to be able to do that, because there is something lacking. And today we actually want to address each and every part of this particular thing. And so if you want to be part of that, just type CGC in the comment section, or you type connect and create. In that connect and create, I'm going to work with light concept to be able to bring this into existence. Don't forget that creativity in the beginning was the creation, and that is what makes you understand that God, when He started with creation, there is a need for you to understand this process in order that you enable technology to actually work for you as a student for life and wherever place that you are. I hope to see you in the inner spaces. I hope to see you find your pieces through creative connection. I hope to see you connect and create for what it is. I hope to see technology help you to diversify, help you to create the life that you desire. And that is why we are building confident global champions. You need that audacity to question things to understand the right concept. You need to be able to, when you now define things for what it is, you can engage education for the right purpose of it so that you can be able to activate the technology to make your life easier and better. Event, and of course, see you on the next episode of Life Unscripted. Till then, bye for now.